Sao Miguel, the largest island in the Azores archipelago, is home to three impressive volcanic complexes: Sete Cidades in the west, the Fogo volcano near the center of the island, and Furnas volcano in the east. Furnas is an active volcano known for its geothermal activity, including fumaroles, hot springs, and mud pots. The town of Furnas is built right within the caldera. Furnas is an active volcanic system with a history of eruptions dating back 100,000 years. The most recent eruption occurred in 1630 and caused significant destruction in the town itself. Now, local restaurants don't let any of this free heat go to waste. They use the volcanic vents near the lake to slow cook cozito das Furnas, a heavy stew made with meat and vegetables. After it cooks for a few hours, it's pulled from the ground and rushed to restaurants around the city. Where it is promptly served to an eagerly awaiting audience. You name the meat or vegetable, and it's probably in there.
Cabbage, kale, carrots, yams, potato, sweet potato.
It's the perfect lunch for a crisp winter day. Located right in the heart of Furnas, the Terra Nostra garden is one of the most famous botanical gardens in the Azores. Established in 1775 by Thomas Hickling, a wealthy American merchant and then consul of the United States in Sao Miguel, Hickling built a small summer retreat called the Yankee Hall, which became the foundation for the gardens. Over the centuries, the estate was expanded and transformed into a lush 31-acre botanical garden and hotel complex. This geothermal pool is the garden's centerpiece, a large oval-shaped basin filled with warm, iron-rich waters ranging in temperature from 95 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The reddish-orange tinge of the water comes from high iron and mineral content and is reputed to have therapeutic properties. Towards the center of the island, we find the Lagoa de Fogo, the Lake of Fire. This is a picturesque crater lake at an elevation of about 580 meters. It's the youngest of the island's three volcanoes, and its most recent eruption occurred in 1563, creating lava flows that reached all the way down to the sea. It's known for its wild, untouched beauty and its steep caldera walls covered in endemic vegetation. And because of this, it earned UNESCO protection. In order to prevent a lot of vehicular damage, these days you either have to hike or take a shuttle bus to get up to the rim. A short drive down the outside of the volcano brings you to Caldeira Velha, one of the most popular hot springs on Sao Miguel. The site features a series of natural and semi-natural geothermal pools with water temperatures ranging from 25 to 39 degrees centigrade or 77 to 102 Fahrenheit. a picturesque hot waterfall flows into one of the pools. The water cascades over basalt rock formations, forming a small warm bathing area below. The waterfall is naturally heated, and the temperatures range between 35 to 38 degrees centigrade or 95 to 100 Fahrenheit. Just perfect. Most of the year, you need to make a reservation to guarantee a spot here. And while reservations are always a good idea, in the winter you can be a little more spontaneous and take a chance and just drop in. Sete Cidades, near the western end of the island, is a massive caldera, approximately 5 kilometers in diameter. You could fit the smallest island in the Azores, Corvo, within this crater. The crater contains 2 lakes, Lagoa Azul, the blue lake, and Lagoa Verde, the green lake. These are separated by a narrow isthmus. Science tells us the distinct colors are often attributed to differences in the angle of light reflection and the type of algae in each lake. But a local legend tells a different story, one about a forbidden love between a princess and a shepherd who could never be together, and whose tears formed the lakes, one blue like the princess's eyes, and one green like the shepherd's. One of the strangest sights up here on the crater is the Monte Palace Hotel. Built in 1989 as the island's only 5-star hotel, it went bankrupt and closed soon afterwards. It provides a great view of the crater, but it is totally abandoned and has become a magnet for the island's graffiti artists. There's a rumor that the hotel will be refurbished and reopened in the next year or so, but the islanders have heard these rumors before and remain skeptical. Some of the roads along the crater's edge are quite challenging and are best left to local guides with 4-wheel drive vehicles. We spent a day with Green Zone Azores, and they took us down roads I wouldn't dream of taking my rental car. But these were great places for me to launch my drone. There are trails along the bottom of the crater for biking and walking. And the town itself boasts a beautiful church, St. Nicolau. Now, I've been lucky enough to have photographed some of the world's most outstanding landscapes during the course of my assignments. But I have to say, on a clear day, it's hard to beat the views that you get from the Caldeiras of Sao Miguel.